I think they probably executed their game plan a little bit better than us, but it's a tight game. I mean, the game-winning goal is kind of like a playoff bounce. I won't say a lucky bounce because there's no such thing as luck. If you get to the playoffs, you earn everything that you get. But they earned that bounce, and we didn't really earn one. But yeah, I thought it was a good hockey game.
So just break down those first couple periods for us. I mean, you know, the team, there were spurts of good hockey, spurts of tough hockey. Just break down those first couple periods for us.
I think both sides. It's just first game of playoffs, a little jittery. Ice wasn't great, didn't look like. A lot of bouncing pucks. But you can see when we're playing the right way, we can be a tough team to play against. So just back to the basics, simple hockey.
How do you rebound on Sunday against this team? Like you said, close game.
Just play the next game. That's all. It's, you know, a bounce that they earned, and they win the game 2-1. So we file it away and have a good day tomorrow.
Eric Mittendorf, good to have him back in the lineup. His hockey IQ, ever since going up to the AAA league, has only improved. And you know, you didn't get eliminated from playoff contention, so you never know you're going to get down potentially before you head to Maine.
Yeah, who knows? I guess that might be official now that they are out. It's too bad to hear. Heck of a division that they're in the North and in the American League there. But yeah, Mitty's done a great job. He came in last year a little bit unsure and didn't define himself a role. We were kind of on a run too, so it was hard to get him in the mix the proper way. But yeah, he plays with confidence. He's a guy that's all over the puck. He has jump, and when he gets his confidence going, he's a guy that can be a game breaker.
Isaac Walter, first pro playoff game for him. He was just a guy all game long, dialed in, made saves when he had to, and was really dialed in, tapping his stick on the ice, tapping his stick on the bench. He really showed up for his team.
Yeah, he's an excellent goaltender. His development's been awesome. From where he was at the beginning of last year till now, it's like a different human on and off the ice, and that's what our league's all about, the development process of these guys. So we're lucky to have him. He played a solid game just like he has every time out for us this year.
Matt Steve was out of the lineup tonight. Any chance he comes in on Sunday?
We'll make those decisions probably tomorrow afternoon.
Jackson Vanderleest, you missed the last couple of games with the regular season. Came in tonight. We were about to play.
I think we were all kind of feeling it out a little bit. If I were to be just completely honest and forward about everybody's performance, I think hit the nail on the head. There were some moments where we looked like the Thunder of the regular season. There were other moments where he looked a little bit jittery. So I think every single guy can play better and more consistent.
You said you felt they did a better job on the defensive end. Can you be specific? And how do you overcome that Sunday?
I think they blocked like 30 or 40 shots. So even though we're in the O-zone a lot, it can be demoralizing for you and very uplifting for the defensive side when they show that willingness to sacrifice their body. So I think our forwards have to be the ones that do a bit of a better job finding new lanes for the D to be available, whether it's for one-timers, catch and shoot, redirections, tips coming away from the net. So you only have the puck on your stick for like 2 minutes if you're the very best player in your league throughout the course of a 60-minute game. So we got to work harder without the puck.
Ryan Conway, another guy who came in systems late, but what do you like of that man-to-man kind of defense with him and Alex Kyle's battles tonight?
That's kind of why we got him here. We want to build our team from the net out, and we want to be hard to play against, and that's what he is. So he's got really good feet, he's got a good stick, and he likes to play with a little bit of a bite. So yeah, any chance you can get yourself matched up against Kyle, you have to play that way or you're going to look foolish. So he's a good hockey player.
Timur Bragilov was added to your playoff roster, had some shoulder issues. Jeff said he's probably about 2 weeks out from playing hockey. Have you had any communication up there at all with his progression?
Not a whole lot, but I believe his clear date is in the middle of this series. So yeah, we haven't seen him. He's not in the building, so I know that Jazz will get a lot better feel when he does get here, and then we'll move forward with his health first, and then when he's ready to play, we'll get him in the lineup.
There were a lot of guys playing their first professional playoff game. What was kind of that message in the locker room, if anything, to them?
Just stay even keel, enjoy the moment, have fun, work hard. We don't need to overcomplicate or overanalyze anything.
How big was that power play goal? You guys have been won.
It was huge. It's kind of like the beginning of the season. You got to get that first one to believe you're going to score a goal again, right? I said that to them on the bench. Like, all right, we know we're going to score a goal in the playoffs, so just go play. But it was a well-executed play. It's too bad we couldn't execute later on. It looked like the puck was just jumping at the last second on us. Maybe that's shitters, maybe it's ice, maybe it's a combination. But special teams are certainly going to be a catalyst on both sides of this series.
Coach, you said playoff hockey. Talk about the physicality in this one. I mean, just from the press box and looking at it, it seemed like you guys were more physical than me coming into tonight.
Yeah. For my liking, I wish it were more physical. I like if you have an opportunity within our structure, not reaching for it. Everybody needs to finish hits because they add up. That mileage adds up, and every time we turn away from one, that's an absorption of body weight that they don't have to handle, and it's not conducive to success around this time of year. So we were fairly physical, but I like to ramp it up a little bit within our structure.
Coach, did you feel like you guys did a good job of taking advantage of certain opportunities that came more than once? And so how do you actually take advantage of those couple of things?
Yeah, no, I don't think we did. I mean, obviously it was a good start on the power play there with a beautiful goal on and off the stick. But then later on we couldn't execute when we had those chances. And 6 shots on goal in the final frame at home in game 1 when you're down 1 is certainly not enough. So I think you don't grip sticks, right? It's the playoffs, but we didn't move the nets. You know what I mean? They're not all of a sudden moving back and forth. They're still planted in the middle of the rink, and all the paint out there is the same, right? The boards are the same, the rink's the same size. So it's just about having the mentality that you don't have to change anything. Maybe play a little bit harder and even simpler for that matter.
I don't know what fails the right word. You mentioned kind of not having that physicality that you had hoped. Is it just a matter of, okay, we regroup tomorrow and come up with a game plan and see what happens, or was there just one thing that you just thought the forechecking or the physicality was just off?
Oh, I thought we were close, right? It's hockey. It's hard to be perfect. You're never going to be perfect, but I don't look at anything as a failure. It's always looked at as a room and an opportunity to grow and get better. So that's what we've done all season long, and that's what we'll continue to do now.
How were it for you guys to pick up a win on Sunday at home before heading out to Maine?
Huge. Must-win game for sure.
If you were here when the Thunder made the playoffs before, there were 2,000 fans for a playoff game, that would be a success for Touchback and then, the coalition to go. And, seeing the growth of hockey and the fans here, what was it like seeing, 5,000 plus out there?
It's special. That's what we set out to do. It's personal for Coach Bergen and I. We're from here. We live here. Our families are here. We have lots of friends here. And we want everyone to have the positive experience that we've grown to see and love being part of the Adirondack Thunder community. So it's really cool. And hopefully we can get that next win on home ice for everybody that's been supporting us.
Holter back in that on Sunday?
Yeah, that's the plan. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.